player receives advice about the refining of his game.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Tulsa Drillers and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. John McMahon, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So digging in now, number 2. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty.
Hit high and deep out to left. Austin looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run. Digging in the switch hitter, Alfonso Vasquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 0-1. Drilled to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball.
Digging in, number 2, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
From the stretch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. At the plate, Alfonso Vasquez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 1-2. Hit to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Stepping up now, Hunter Dozier. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Hunter.
The 1-2. On the ground to the left side. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left.
Now batting.
Number 2 will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First delivery to him on the way. Ripped on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Here's Kyle Saul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 2-2. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Austin racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Next up will be Kyle Farmer.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Farmer.
The 2-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Throw into third. And he is in there. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Settling in now, Steve Singletary.
Georgia, Steve Singletary.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 6-1.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock.
Striding in once again, Elvis Guerrero. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Guerrero.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 2. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Fletcher going back to the track, to the wall. Gone! Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start.
So striding forward now, Freddie Fletcher. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Number 2 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Tulsa Drillers get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Zach Neal earns the win, his second. Bryant Costello hammers down the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Drillers. 7 runs on 13 hits. 3 errors. They left 11 runners on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we wrap up this brief 2-game series between the Tulsa Drillers and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Abe Santana, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, Ray Stacy. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. The 3-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 2 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 1-0. Now at the plate, number 2, and you can see great numbers over the past few games.
number 2.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, where's that swing been? Attaboy.
Here's Kyle Saul. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Kyle Saul.
There goes the runner. Now he'll step off. And that misses. 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. Collins is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. Coming to the plate now, Matthew Malloy. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Matthew Malloy.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
In now, Freddie Fletcher. He drew a walk his first time up.
Freddie Fletcher.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alfonso Vasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Alfonso Vasquez.
This one's down to third. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Stepping in, number 2. A base hit in his first trip.
2.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he goes the other way with it. High and deep down the left field line. And that's off the left field wall. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
Ready with the 0-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. One there. On to first. A double play. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Fletcher. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Freddie Fletcher.
In the air out to left. Under it is the left fielder. 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Matthew Malloy. He singled his last time up.
Matthew Malloy.
Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Ready once again, number 2. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Stacy arranged to it. So a big spot here, and stepping in, number 2. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now and gone. Home run.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth, the shortstop, Thomas Valentin.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Soft liner to the left side. And this will be no problem over at third. And there's the first out. Striding in, Freddie Fletcher.
Now batting, center fielder, Freddie Fletcher.
The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Number 2 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they can't get that winning run. Digging in now, Matthew Malloy. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the. Stepping in, number 2. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit.
Get down, get down, get down.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. Coming to the plate now, Alfonso Vasquez. He bats with 2 outs and the winning run at second. Popped him up. Singletary into shallow left. He's got it as the winning run is stranded to end the inning.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Damian Townsend claims the win out of the pen, his first. Bryant Costello records the save, his 7th of the campaign. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the double. Stepping into the box, Tyler Collins, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that'll get down for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brian De La Rosa. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Number 2 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Into the box now, number 2. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out to left. Stacy giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the... Digging in, Ellis Gutierrez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. So far, 0-for-1 with a flyout. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's popped up. Singletary onto the grass, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 3 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Naturals lead it 2-0. Digging in once again, Thomas Valentin. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Thomas Valentin.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Ready for another chance. Number 2. He's 0-for-1 thus far. Peralta pauses. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, D-roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan and studying the opposing pitcher.
Grounded down the third baseline. The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now.
Into the box now, Ellis Gutierrez. He singled his last time up.
Gutierrez.
The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
Relay 2, relay 2.
They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 3-0 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Digging in, number 2. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Valentin is there for it. 2 gone. Now in the box, Brian De La Rosa. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Brian De La Rosa.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. At the plate, number 2. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to center field. Bedelia going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Naturals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Willie Peralta earns his first win of the season, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Tulsa Drillers. It's Brian Kida, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. Peterson is on his way home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he's safe.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
So stepping in, Andy Brignoni, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this recent trend is becoming a problem. They have to find someone that can go out on the mound and throw a donut up early to give this offense a chance to right itself. They can't continue to be playing from behind consistently right out of the gate.
Here's a little chopper to the right side. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Tulsa's out in front here, 2-0. Set to get his day started, Brian De La Rosa. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Standing in, Thomas Valentin. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Thomas Valentin.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. At the plate, number 2. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gore has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Stepping into the box, number 2. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Ripped down the first base line. De La Rosa ranges to his left. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Northwest Arkansas out in. Now at the plate, Freddie Fletcher.
Now batting, center fielder, Freddie.
He's ready.
Fletcher.
Here's the 0-1. Left side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double.
Standing in, number 2. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing doing here. A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Northwest Arkansas came through late, taking the lead in the
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Tulsa Drillers and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Mitchell Haynes, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, number 2. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. The relay. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Great job right there. Squared up
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Here's Kyle Saul trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Drillers lead it 2-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, number 2, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Number 2.
First pitch on its way. Grounded to first. Duke is up with it, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Now batting, number 2. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, number 2. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a high pop-up. O'Neill is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. 8-4 tonight. The Arkansas Travelers used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Raul Torrero gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Enrique Carrillo works 2 full innings in relief to record. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, game 2 of this 4-game set between the Tulsa Drillers and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jermaine Daniels, a native of Jamaica, is the man to start on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Here now the 2-2. Runners going. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Paxton. 1 down.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There he goes. Hit down the third base line. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready now, Steve Singletary comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Paxton going back on it, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do.
Now to the plate, Matt Villarreal, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up.
Into the box, Benito Soriano. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Soriano.
This is skied into short left center. Number 2 is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We've played 2 full. Tulsa's out in front here, 2-0. Digging in to try it again. Number 2. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way to left center. Goldman sprinting after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but...
Striding into the box, number 2. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Goldman has it in his tracks. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out. So now at the plate, Matt Villarreal, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it is the left fielder. 1 out.
Cut it, 1.
So digging in now, number 2 is looking for hit number 3 here in this at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Paxton will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center. So striding in, Matt Villarreal. He flew out in his last at bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 2 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in, Bobby O'Neill. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
This is lifted out to left. Number 2 is there, and he has it for the out.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Drillers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Zach Neal wins his. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Tulsa Drillers and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ryan Willett will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Attaboy, good job.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Stepping up now, Kyle Saul. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Arnold Suzuki. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 0-1, here it comes. Popped him up. Singletary into shallow left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Arkansas leads this thing 3-0. At the plate, number 2. He singled his last time up.
Number 2.
First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Paxton comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Greg Duke. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Beckham at second, Duke at first, one gone. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, number 2. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was.
Settling in now, number 2. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. So striding forward now, Kyle Farmer. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as they open it up to 8-3.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you can tell that it affected him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bobby O'Neill. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-2.
O'Neill.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Left fielder looking up.
Gone!
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs.
Now at the plate, Buford Ortiz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. fly ball out to straightaway left. Number 2 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
8-4 tonight. The Drillers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Casey Obermeyer wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year.
8 runs.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Tulsa Drillers and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Max Povsey is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Second baseman.
Now at the plate, Gordon Beckham looking to get on base and keep this 1st inning alive. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 2 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. In now, number 2. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Pulled toward right center field. Villarreal on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Coming to the plate now, Andy Brignoni, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. The relay, throw won't get him.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Right fielder.
Striding in, Kyle Saul. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Comes set with the 0-1. Hard hit ball. Caught down there at third. And he'll step on the bag himself for the double play. Here's the second baseman now, Gordon Beckham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Gordon Beckham.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this.
1-1-1.
And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 home.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 2, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Sharp ground ball to third. O'Neill gloves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in, number 2, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. Peterson is off at first with 2 away. Line towards center field. Stolman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Travelers lead it 6-3. Ready for another shot now, Bobby O'Neill. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Number 2 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Hold it right there. Hold it.
Ready once again, number 2. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far. Digging in now, Kenny Newby, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Left fielder, Kenny Newby.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Greg Duke. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AP.
And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job.
Striding forward now is the DH, Oscar Caballero. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Caballero.
The 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Tulsa Drillers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Brian Hida, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Fletcher. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Going back is the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team.
Stepping in, number 2. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. Collins is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. So here's the cleanup hitter. Number 2 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Now batting.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making him 0 for 1 so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Collins has it in his sights. And that's the second out of the inning. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Stepping into the box, Andy Brignoni. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Fletcher moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Digging in, Brian De La Rosa. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
De La Rosa.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. 1 out. Into the box now, Matthew Malloy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 2 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Into the box now, Elvis Guerrero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Elvis Guerrero.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Under it is the left fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Drillers lead it 1-0. Ready for another chance? Ray Austin. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Number 2 is there, and he has it for the out. Digging in and looking for more. Number 2. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Austin arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the. Digging in, Brian De La Rosa. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that's off the left field wall. And the run will score all the way from first.
He was on cruise control the entire.
Now in the box, Elvis Guerrero. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pops this one up. Gonzalez over to his left. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. And we are tied 2-2. Digging in once again, number 2. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Austin is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs. At the plate, Alfonso Vasquez. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Now the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the 9th.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there.
So stepping in, Brian De La Rosa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
4-2 the final score. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this quick 2-game series between the Tulsa Drillers and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Andres Machado will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Ready now, Thomas Valentin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hot shot toward third. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Next will be the designated hitter, Hunter Dozier. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Lifted in the air out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder, and that retires the side. We've played an inning, still 0-0. At the plate, number 1. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one into right. Bedelia is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
All right, here's how the home side.
Coming to the plate now, Elvis Guerrero, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Number 1 is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, number 1 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Valentin scoops it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Standing in, Brian De La Rosa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Ground ball left side from his seat. And the throw will get him at first as he threw that one while sitting on his wallet. And there are 2 away.
Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. Super high degree of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner stationed on second base.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Thomas Valentin. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's how quickly things can change in this.
Standing in, number 1. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. Bedelia is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping up to the plate, number 1. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Fletcher has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corner. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Naturals took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Andres Machado earns his first win of the season. Salvatore Rivera pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Tulsa Drillers and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. The Naturals have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. John McMahon is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Now at the plate, number 1. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First offering on its way. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd. Now batting, Thomas Valentin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Now to the plate, Matthew Malloy. He reached on a single in his first try. The 1-1 home. Belted high in the air out to left. Racing back the left fielder. Still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
So coming to the plate, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Pulled toward right center field. Fletcher on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Number 1. And their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Runners at the corners here. Nobody out. Line drive to left. In there. Base hit. And that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, there's still time left in this one, D-Roll. With that base hit here in the 7th inning, they're still trailing, but at least they've got a fighting chance.
Yeah, hopefully this offense, Dan, finds its focus now from the 7th inning on after that RBI knock right there, and they put together a bunch of good ABs.
Josh Peterson.
Here now the 2-2. Popped up. McMahon over to his right. 1 away. Striding into the box, Andy Brignoni. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Skied into straightaway right. Collins moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 6-2 game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Now
into the box, Kyle Farmer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Softly hit out to short. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base.
Leading off for the Natural.
Now at the plate, Thomas Valentin. The 2-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that's in there, base hit.
Coming,
the relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the
So digging in now, number 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 0-1, here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Collins shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
8-2 is how this one ends today. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Tulsa Drillers. The Naturals. Lance Novak, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Number 1.
Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
The 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Guerrero waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no error. So striding in, Terrence Gore. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 1 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping up now, number 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The next 0-2. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back, the center fielder just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Digging in, Andy Brignoni. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Brignoni.
High in the air out to center field. Fletcher moves over, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Tulsa's out in front here, 2-0. At the plate, Hunter Dozier reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 0-1. Hard hit at third. And there's their first hit of the game.
Hey, eat it, cut it right there.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 1, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Striding in once again, Ellis Gutierrez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Popped him up. Martin into shallow left. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Settling in now, Elvis Guerrero. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 1. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Guerrero has it. And there are 2 away now.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game.